China's top ride-hailing app, Didi Duo, is now so huge that it accounts for 6% of employment opportunities in China's services sector, with a total of 21 million drivers generating income on the platform. Here's the story of the two must-know people behind this $50 billion startup. Jean Liu is from tech royalty. She's the daughter of Lenovo's founder. She graduated from Peking University with a degree in computer science, followed by a master's degree at Harvard. She went on to work at Goldman Sachs for 12 years. Apple's Tim Cook wrote of Liu, "She shares my belief that companies can and should measure themselves by more than just the bottom line." Liu and her team are obsessed with data, analyzing commuter patterns the way oceanographers track the tides in order to improve Didi's service. But she's not just a number cruncher. Her tough negotiation skills clinched Didi a $1 billion investment from Apple, which might have contributed to Uber backing off from the Chinese ride-hailing market. Plus, she battles regulations imposed by officials against the ride-hailing industry. Innovation always outgrows regulation, she says.
Liu argues that while glass ceilings might be hard to crack,
there are more women in China's tech scene than in other industries. A study estimates that women founded 55% of new internet companies in the country, and Liu thinks that it's because women know the customers best. In the internet era, the key to a successful business is understanding the customer's expectations, and half the customers are women. The other key figure is Cheng Wei. In the weeks before founding Uber in 2009, Travis Kalanick was throwing parties and glugging $100 bottles of wine as he hobnobbed with entrepreneurs and celebrities. Fast forward to 2012, on the other side of the globe, 29-year-old Cheng Wei waxed lyrical on his blog about filial responsibility, making a promise to call his parents weekly and take them on regular vacations. Shortly after, he launched Didi Duo, Uber's nemesis in China. Wei, now 34, ultimately steered Didi toward defeating Uber, acquiring the Silicon Valley firm's China unit in 2016. He started off as an assistant to the head of a foot massage firm upon graduating from university. He left after a year, then went on to join Alibaba as a salesperson in 2005. In just 6 years, Wei rose through the ranks to become the company's youngest regional manager of Alipay. In 2013, Tencent funded Didi, sparking a war against Alibaba-backed rival Kuaidi. Both sides burned through cash on subsidies in an attempt to lure riders. The war ended in 2015 with a merger. Now Didi Duo counts 3 Chinese tech titans, Alibaba, Tencent, and Baidu, among its investors, all of whom are bitter rivals. Wei's role is to help formulate growth strategies while maintaining the conflicting interests of Didi's backers. Investors and Didi staff agree that his lack of ego and keen strategic eye have aided him in maintaining good ties with all 3 companies. He's seen as a patriot, often referencing China's history and military in his speeches. When Uber rapidly gained traction in China in 2014, the boss pepped up employees with patriotic songs about protecting China in times of war. Wei often quotes military analogies in his blog dedicated to management strategy. "Generals can only be created on the battlefield, not in military school," he once wrote. And get this, he can't drive.